Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure. And this is my perspective. So I've been kind of looking at this little story with a washed up former America's Next Top Model contestant, Keenyah Hill. And I do remember her because I used to watch ANTM. I used to watch that like a whole lot, especially in them first like 6-7 seasons. Them first few seasons, I was on it. America's Next Top Model. I used to love that show. And I do remember this girl. And so this is an interesting thing where these chicks cannot take rejection. Like, she got curved. Now, the guy that she's talking to is apparently a popular like streamer, content creator, or whatever, PlaqueboyMax or whatever. And I guess he's like maybe on the same level as like a Kai Sonata or close to, somewhere thereabout. And so they have a chance interaction on the street. I don't know what Plaqueboy is promoting, but he was on the street. They run into each other. This is the interaction that caused all the foolishness. Now, the foolishness is coming from her part, not his part, mind you. So just take a look at this foolishness here.
All right, but I'm from America's Next Top Model, and I don't know who you are, but you're out here talking about Black excellence.
Yes.
What are you promoting?
So I'm a streamer, you know. I also make music. I don't know if you know who Fred Again is and Skepta. I have a song nominated for a Grammy with them, Victory Lap.
Really?
Yes. And I am nominated for Streamer of the Year. Music streamer, best stream series, best stream collab.
How do I support you?
Right here, support Black business. What's your name?
Should I put you on my stories right
yes,
now?
Yes, you should.
Support your Black business?
100%.
We're here with
PlaqueboyMax. PlaqueboyMax, y'all know what time it is. All platforms.
all platforms.
Make sure y'all vote. Oh, upside down. Make sure y'all vote. Vote. Exercise the right MLK fought for. Vote.
Period.
All platforms, Grammys, and Streamer of the Year. Let's do it. Come on.
Okay. Are you gonna give me a little smooch?
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't.
You know what?
I can't. Love though. I'm out. Oh my God. What the fuck just happened?
And you guys.
I'm sorry, but
Top of the morning to you. I'm going to say this to Plaqueboy.
Now, before I continue on and let this play, Plaqueboy denies her a kiss, right? He denies it. And it could have been for any reason. I don't know his specific reason, but whether he had a specific reason or whether he just didn't want to do that, completely fine. It's completely up to him, especially in this climate where females like to spin a narrative and this, that, and the third. It was just easier to not do that. It was better to just leave it at promoting, you know what I'm saying? They obviously didn't know who they were, right? Necessarily, right? So she came over to him. He's promoting, he's talking about what you know, his accomplishments and whatever, and he's promoting himself. And she comes over to him. Oh, you know, I don't know who you are. She says, I don't know who you are, but I hear you promoting Black excellence, so I'm here to support. Now, the interaction starts out just fine. She's going to support him. She's going to put him on the stories because even though he doesn't know who she is, she would have enough of a following to help support, right? So everything is cool until she leans back and is like, you going to give me a smooch? And he's like, nah. And he quickly leaves the area. So she got swerved on her live or on her Instagram stories or whatever, right? So she got swerved, and she's probably not accustomed to getting swerved from being a model and being around people who want to be in her space, right? So she's not accustomed to being curved or rejected, is particularly probably by men in any capacity, right? So now that she got curved, her ego isn't allowing her to just leave it like that, which proves Plaqueboy's point, about not touching her because you're making a mountain out of a molehill and I didn't touch you. So we're going to let it continue.
And your entire team, because I walked up to you with 2 witnesses, okay, after his fumble of, I mean, just complete lack of humility and lack of a lot of stuff, okay? I walked up to you, Mr. Videographer, after even offering yo ass a job. I don't care what he's paying you. I asked you very clearly in layman's terms, very plain English, to not use that footage. And you guys were filming stuff obnoxiously with every single person who recognized him. I don't even know this guy. I literally am running an empire right now and have no clue who. I don't have X and don't even have the time to log in and sign up. So I walked up to you after top of the morning to you after his.
Again, before we let it continue with her asinine explanations, she's doing all this explaining and molly trotting about it when all that it is that your ego got hurt. That's all it is. So now she's trying to sun him. Now she's on here. Oh, I'm running an empire. Oh, I'm doing this. Girl, you are a washed up former contestant on America's Next Top Model. Okay. I remember when you were, what was she on, like season 5 or 6 or something like that? Like, stop it. Okay. And you might have done well for yourself. You may have. I don't know what you've been doing or where you've been at. So you might have done well for yourself. Nobody's saying that you haven't. But you came into a situation trying to, you should have just left it the way it was. Talking about, I asked you not to use that footage. You don't tell nobody what footage to use. You made a fool out of yourself. You embarrassed yourself. Nobody told you to lean back for a kiss that he wasn't offering. Nobody told you to do that. You could have left it right where it was. Vote. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Okay, we got PlaqueboyMax. Okay, and I'm Keenyah Hill. We'll check on you guys later. You know what I'm saying? Have a good night. Blah, blah, blah. In the video, it would have been cool. But because you got embarrassed, you embarrassed yourself because you're so accustomed to men trying to fall all over you and going for, yeah, let me kiss you, let me touch you, let me be in your presence, let me be, you know what I'm saying, and all that kind of stuff. And then when he swerved it, now, you know, don't nobody know who he is. And, you know, you offered the videographer a job. Like, girl, nobody want to hear that foolishness. Nobody wants to hear that, Keenyah. Okay, nobody cares about all of that. Your ego and your feelings is hurt. Your pride got hurt. Swallow it. Because nobody told you to jump up there trying to, quote unquote, oh, you gonna give me a smooch? Did he say that's what he was trying to do? Did he lean in and act like he was going to kiss you? So why would you have asked him that, or even try to insinuate that that was something that was supposed to be going on to end off the interaction? Like, he don't want to kiss you. And girl, we gonna let it finish though.
Little outburst. He probably don't even date black women. But I said to you guys very clearly, please don't use that footage. And I don't know what collegiate level you guys are at, if you guys went to college or whatever. But I asked you not to use that footage. Not only did you use the footage, but out of everybody there, you talked to a lot of people. We heard you a mile away. That was the only footage that you used. And I verbally told you not to use it. I have so many things going on right now that I don't have time to take you to court, but I dare you. I dare you to try me, because now you are taking up my time. This 3 minutes that it's taken to post this, I could have been making money. And I dare you. Happy Sunday. After his little...
I was trying to support this young man. I was genuinely seeing, because he was so thirsty. But I wanted to support him. He was yelling Black excellence and Martin Luther King did all this for us to vote. I'm trying very hard not to use the N-word right now. I'm still a professional, okay? But I just want to say this. First of all, I don't give a damn about a live stream. I don't care that there were 20,000 people on the live. Hi, what's going on? I've been in the industry since before any of you people were even born. You think I give a damn about you guys' opinion? I don't. I really genuinely try to support him. And this is what happens when you're an arrogant person. This is when you're new, okay? Like new money is not a flex. Old money is a flex, because the reason why the money got old is because they knew how to spend it. They knew how to invest it. They knew what to do with it. I was trying to support.
And she has made, at least to my count, probably about 4 posts concerning this situation that you quote unquote don't care about. Now, I don't follow PlaqueboyMax. I don't really know nothing about him other than that he's a streamer myself. So I don't know. I have not seen any responses by him. If he responded on his live stream, I would know it because I don't follow him. But you, my dear girl, you have responded quite a few times, which proves how hurt you are. Your feelings is hurt, your ego hurt. Girl, please go sit down. Please sit down and be quiet. And since you got an empire and you got so much business to run, baby, please go run it. Please go run it and stop running your mouth. Because it's not looking good. This does not make you look good. This does not make you look accomplished. It doesn't make you look professional. And it certainly does not make you look unbothered. You look very, very bothered. Very bothered by a man, a young man that you claim not to know nothing about, but yet you wanted a kiss from. So we're not going to play these games, Miss Keenyah. Miss, I was on ANTM, okay, a million years ago. Like the early and mid 2000s. Like, we're not doing it. Okay, beloved? Go back to the shadows from whence you came. Especially if you're going to come out with this type of foolishness. You didn't even come out. You know what I'm saying? When was the last time you popped out? And was it on anything positive? Because this looks stupid. This make you look stupid. This don't even make him look stupid. And you older than him. So can't take rejection. Talking about I need to bring y'all to court because I told y'all not to use no footage. You can't control what footage he used. You volunteered to be in the footage. You came over there for the footage. You came over there because you like attention. You want to be in a camera. Okay. Fine. You made a living out of being in a camera. Okay. So now you don't get to tell him what footage that he's using when he's streaming live, and you know he's streaming and you came over there to be in the stream. So you don't get to tell him don't use that footage of you when it's you and him voluntarily in the screen together. Like, girl. Which proved that his intuition was correct to not touch you in that way. I don't even know if he touched her at all. And certainly not give you a kiss. Because who knows how you would have spent that story and said what he did. The next thing you know, he'd have groped you and all that. Girl, nobody got time for that. Now you want to be potentially litigious because, girl, if y'all don't stop that, this is why the men don't be wanting to touch y'all. They're not going for it no more because y'all like to get crazy. Talking about men don't know how to take rejection. Neither do y'all. Walk off. You're supposed to laugh that off and go head on somewhere. Now you embarrassed because of what the internet people had to say because they was laughing at you, girl. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, the Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.